So I'm sitting in the theater and I'm watching the trailer for Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
7 years ago?
7 years ago.
And you're just telling me now?
I'm just telling you now.
Okay.
And it gets to that part of the end where it says, inspired by a true story.
Inspired by a true story.
Inspired by a true story. And the woman next to me, she gasps.
She gasps?
She gasps.
Oh, because she thought it was real.
Because she thought it was real.
Because it said, inspired by a true story.
Inspired by a true story. And all I wanted to do was look over at her and say, no. No. No! The actual story had nothing to do with a chainsaw, or Texas, or even a massacre. I wanted to tell her that the true story it's based on is the same story that a bunch of other different films are based on.
Like Psycho.
Like Psycho.
But you didn't tell her.
Of course I didn't tell her.
But you wanted to tell her about Ed Gein.
I wanted to tell her about Ed Gein. I wanted to tell her that the true thing in Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the weird bone sculptures and the wearing of human skin.
And how Hollywood can take literally any story and fictionalize and dramatize and glamorize it all they want and then tack inspired by a true story onto the beginning or the end of it in order to capitalize on the stupidity of the masses and make even more money off it?
Exactly.
Dude.
Yeah?
It was 7 years ago.
You're right.
Oh,